Because
they're just in a different building.
Pango can be slight counter if you can connect your stuns, but I feel like EG got this one.
Okay, we got a little bit of a split panel. Seems like we're gonna be just.
Now, this is gonna be the most even series according to Effie. If she's wrong, I'm gonna call her out on Twitter.
International 11, and who better to kick it off than OD Pixel and Fog?
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, myself and Fogged here, live in Singapore. The crowd, of course, already amazing.
They don't have a mic for the crowd. You can't hear them cheer. That must have been the mic that was broken, that we heard.
What are you excited to see from these two teams?
Surely, which means they're probably working on it. They're working on it.
Looks like battle ready from both sides constantly, especially from Thunder Awakens, which is what we've come to expect from them. Look how much their spam is going to be coming out in this game. Zeus
It's
with
okay. Let me see if is this better. This one, I don't know. This seems laggier. And it still has the thing. This one feels laggier.
Both are pretty happy with this, or do you feel one of the sides was maybe a bit sort of forced into a corner with the blast pick?
Not sure, honestly. I think Thunder's probably pretty happy because their lineup is all about aggression, and
Let's go, Dove.
drives off of the 4 heroes before that, right? Everyone's going to be spamming spells. Heroes are going to be low, so Bloodseeker could have a really good advantage.
Let me do, so obviously EG is heavily favored. They're stomping, and they're definitely better as a team.
Maybe that lane could get a little rough. We'll see, because CM has
already
been seen to be one of those really aggressive heroes.
They have tides, but all cores will buy BKB. Maybe not Zeus. The 2 core with BKB.
That Sven Shadow Fiend could be a bit problematic. These Pangos, been seeing it more and more in the off lane, but still, it's not the strongest of lanes.
SF's gonna have a very easy lane unless he chokes and dies.
We'll see indeed how well Crick can keep
and
this
Abba's gonna have a very easy lane because he can't get harassed out.
Awaken will be able to pressure the tide here.
I think Zeus is hard because you get harassed a lot. Either you melee and he's got giga damage, or you just get huge.
Should be able to deter the
neither thing is a problem, so Abba's gonna have easy time.
Especially for that CM, you don't
it's pretty easy actually for EG. It's pretty easy. Me, I'll say EG.
Something that looked fantastic from him. Time and time again in the groups. This game, do you sort of like the overall game plan that Thunder Awaken have gone for to deal with the RTZSF?
Yeah, to be honest, traditionally, even let's go back to old Dota times, like Dota 1, etc. kind of things. Burst damage has always been something that does work pretty well versus Shadow Fiend, and you look at their lineup, it thrives on burst. So that poke from distance and burst could be something to be able to bring down RTZ in a lot of situations. And looking at lane manipulation, it's already starting to happen. Thunder, they have to try to pull this lane top because the double melee versus SF.
This is the last SA team in the tournament.
So, unfortunate for them.
Oh no, this one in the bottom.
What you say about that burst? You know, one of the benefits as well, right? Having that Bloodseeker last pick, the spell amp, it's going to be there. So that burst is just going to be at another level that RTZ's got to be prepared to deal with. And rely on his teammates to bail him out when Thunder Awakens.
Yeah, Dark Mage, I think he's going to die in this lane. I think he's going to choke.
And the really important thing really is going to be the lack of BKB piercing disables that are coming on AG at some point, right? Because at some point, Thunder Awaken, this Bloodseeker will have a BKB, and his target priority is going to be either
surely should be a very good lane for SF.
And there's no way to stop him.
If he gets a few levels.
Like an Abyssal or something like that, they catch him out of the fog before that BKB happens.
Yeah, so the defensive maneuvers they can rely on being sort of the global silence, the Warcry buff.
Warcry is going to be one of the big Bloodseeker.
In-game is ahead of the stream by 20 seconds. Okay.
TRTZ missing some of those last hits because of the creep manipulation, but so far pretty even.
A couple of minutes in, and nobody getting hit too hard either in the lane stage.
EG got the Kyle curse. No normie memes here, please.
I like the response from EG, the Invoker versus that Zeus. I mean, we've seen this so much, this Invoker versus those spam heroes in the mid lane. Just sustains, he's able to get on them always too. So we'll see what Abed's going to look to do. I imagine he's going to look to be pretty active this game. Going for this Quaswex build.
Did they release the prize pool yet?
Frostbite into the blood right. A lot of damage, but Picard won't look to dive under the tower.
Matthew will be able to get
away. They did, finally.
RTZ was waiting for him to try to do some creep pulling.
We'll look at
Yeah,
it
as you
soon.
said, this is, now it's going to start getting a little harder for Nightfall until he does get a little bit tankier because the constant spam. See Panda. Does go for the 1-1
You see
build.
the confidence as well there from Picard.
Oh!
Just standing his ground against Nightfall.
Go!
He's going to be able to finish off the kill here. Look to chase him down. Stick charges there
hell
from both
nah.
sides.
It's close.
Pass. They'll get it. First blood here for Thunder Awaken. as
He
they
needs to be able to
take
get
down
CS
the
now.
tie.
I love that they do that when they see
Great
he's
has no
still got
mana.
these
He needs to
naked
get
items on, right? He's
mana
just got
or health
wands,
fast
dwellings,
before he comes
no
back.
actual stat items besides that. No ring of health either, so they're trying to just take advantage of that early aggression.
For the range creep,
Yeah,
boom,
absolutely choosing the perfect time to strike there.
boom,
And
keeps
Crit's
healing
low
up.
mana too,
Tides.
so they tried
Oh,
really
that was
hard
so
to
good.
just deter that kill from happening from using all the silencer spells. but
Beautiful.
the next time it happens, Crit won't be able to deter nearly as well.
Fully healed.
Got to be super careful
Was
down here,
frog?
EG.
Yeah.
Very sad to see the poor stage of production of this here. Personally, I disagree with that. From stage setup to audio setup, another production efforts. I disagree with that. But freedom of speech is allowed in this chat, almost.
A better start than the Tide Earner because of these kind of creep manipulations.
Been
that are
running
going
2
on.
years
Nightfall
for a
will
live
have
TI tournament, and you show up with the worst performing battle pass in history and the worst produced low budget TI in history. I think I disagree. The battle pass, I agree, because that's Valve.
Bit of a wraparound of Crit on Nightfall step up.
Nightfall's playing very well as that shield to protect the silencer. And Crit does get a full clarity off, and he does have the sages, so he's gonna be able
Cancer's
to
kind
get
of
that
low
double spell combo
balance.
off. Because though with that early wand, it's paid massive.
Should be like way louder because like hype TI, but
Top lane. Dude, standing with the Avalanche. Toss back onto Fly as well to make sure that Fly's not able to
Dove?
chase Matthew down.
Slowing him down, won't be able
oh
to close the gap.
cutie.
Good control there. Sacred and Matthew making sure that neither Arteezy or Fly could finish off either kill.
Feels like this
The
power room that's going to be
tooltip-
coming out of
oh,
6, someone's going to have to
it's
make
broken.
a rotation for Mago unless he just wants to go to base.
The tooltip is
Looks like it's just
broken
gonna
right now,
pitch
but they're
to
gonna
base.
work on it.
Fill up before that power
Before
room.
they had like 5
Just
streams
has
to make it
mana.
work on, so it's understandable
Just
it
continuously
broke once in a
burning
while.
him
Now they have 1. So you can see here.
They're going to look to try and make a move onto the CM here. See
Uh,
Panda down. The same time though, you've got
Crit.
Picard's going for Crit. Panda will go down to Nightfall, but underneath the tower, Picard
Nice.
will find the trade. Both cores able to chase down the supports, gets each other a kill.
Panda will take that one. Anything to enable Pakaz. That's the name of the game for Thunder.
So far, you can see both safe laners. 28 and 10 here for Arteezy, 25 and 5 for Picard.
Tide is doing very good. And he's got
Quite a
lane
bit of
control, he
pressure
can't
with
heal.
this 500, to be honest with you.
Seeing now the 6-minute power
Hold
coming
up.
into play here, and EG, they're going to make sure they have control around this mid area. They'll look
got
to
four
charge
sticks,
in
he
under
can
the
jump.
tower. Stick charges at the ready though. Fly's not able to dive in and finish the kill off. So is EG bringing both supports
going?
over towards the power runes here to make sure that they're able to control them against the Zeus.
Yeah, Thunder just unable to.
You recognize
move
your
the
winning
resources to
condition?
go for that
It's
rune
not Arteezy.
Mago,
It's
very
Abed.
lucky to survive. Has
2
Arteezy, who's
supports
now finished
middle
up,
to
and he's
help
level
him.
6, so now EG does have to be careful of that global threat.
Absolutely. We saw at the same time with the supports moving mid, Thunder did attempt to make a play onto towards Nightfall, but at this stage, Nightfall, he's got sort of through the rough part of the laning stage, and now on his own, he's pretty hard to take down here for these two.
Absolutely. The boots, he's able to distance himself as long as he connects the anchor. He's okay versus that Bloodseeker now.
Top lane.
You were
That's
saying?
It's at the ready.
See if it's going to be.
What are they doing?
Still holding
Oh,
on to it.
oh,
In fact,
hell
just there
no.
from EG.
Oh, that time, that's Matthew.
He has rain drop. It would
Saker's like, okay, we need to back off, but you definitely can't kill him. And then Matthew's like, no, go commit.
Was getting.
And the Penguin's like, fuck it, I'll have to go Hell Knight
In
then.
return, but yeah, that top lane, that's a very juicy bit of play there for Arteezy with those 2 kills getting handed to them underneath their own
If I was
tower.
Penguin, I'd
Not
be
what you
so
wanna do
mad.
versus the Arteezy Shadow Fiend so far. This tournament, he's been dominating on it. And we said this was going to be the tough lane to look at for Thunder. Really trying to push
Like,
the
if you want to
issue,
commit,
just
at
use
least
that
toss him
Zeus
back
ult,
to the
but
creep
not
wave.
able to quite find
Like,
it.
why not to
See
the
here,
tower?
smoke from the mid lane. I'm seeing if they can get some sort of setup around the mid. See if they can
Oh,
catch
maybe
them
the Zeus will come
by
as well.
surprise.
I mean, I think Abed knows this happening.
That would've been
'cause
pretty poggers.
Mago was actually nuking from the high ground while smoked. So he didn't see the Zeus, and he sees these nukes coming in, so he's like, okay, I gotta be a little careful.
He's going to try and go for the play down bottom instead here.
Oh, there's a nice-
Margot. And with the Avalanche setup, should be a pretty dead crit. So we'll be able
Crit?
to pick up something here. A quick rotation down towards bottom off the back
Okay.
of that smoke.
They're bullying him.
Good news, it's
Three
looking pretty
deaths
good
already
for
in this game.
TA.
Just putting all the emphasis
it's not
on
gonna be a
slowing down
stomp,
that silencer,
hopefully.
too. Mago, they give him the last hit. Rune? Will spawn bottom.
Oh, it's going to be an arcane as well.
Oh, no, he jumped up. Can they punish? Punish? He jumped up, he did a classic choke. Everyone has done it as a Zeus player.
Run him down here. See Panda have another slow in a second. Further backups coming in. Matthew.
Oh, the turnaround.
It's going to be safe. Toss back into the super avalanche.
That was so copious, man. Or was it?
These kills are turns with the cold snap. He's into the ghost walk. They'll drop a sentry.
Oh!
He's also joined the fight. They'll go straight for the
Oh, hell no, man.
Safely fly. Will get left behind. Picard's, of course, he'll charge on forward with the extra help there from Matthew and the toss. It's quite a bit of a dive, but they get the job done. Picard's 8 minutes in, able to find a kill underneath EG's tier 2.
Was that? Did Zeus have W'd him earlier? It's a question. Did he click? Surely he clicked the ground. That's a pro player. And not on the hero. You can get longer range.
Picard comes in with this last pick, Bloodseeker.
Beautiful rotation, but at the same time, Abed playing it clutch. Such a nice TP there.
Titan's getting a lot of space, so this is going to be Monka Giga.
No disables at the ready.
See him actually come back onto the map on the bottom
Where's the
lane
crowd
now.
noise? There's no crowd noise.
See who tries to turn up.
Oh, man.
Golden XP from Thunder down
No
there.
Wants to get a
crowd.
kill in particular, right? Just wants to get that urn charge so he can start making easier rotations. They just want to pull the attention away from the Shadow Fiend, right? So making the moves bottom, it's going to kind of force rotations from Thunder to make moves down there probably. But we'll see if Thunder does fall for that. Maybe they will just still put the emphasis onto RTZ.
It's a dangerous area of the map. Ravage is at the ready if it's even needed, and doesn't look like it will be just for this kill alone. TPs are coming in though. Thunder, they want to see if they can find anything in return. Sacred ready with the Rolling Thunder, gets it off before the Ravage. Will be able to connect on to all three here with the initial
Okay, nice. Bounces. Perfect. Beautiful.
But Thunder, they get the kill on the enemy mid. They'll look for
Kick bite.
Well, he's out. Oh, he's not going to be out with a TP. The lightning bolt there in time for Dark Margot and Thunder. They're not done yet. They're going to look over towards Nightfall. He'll go for
Oh, but he's got ult. He doesn't have ult yet. Oh, it's Matthew. Toss in the Zeus.
Nightfall going to try
Hola, amigo.
gets Dark Margot in range, finishes off the kill. Thunder, they were more than happy for EG to go looking for that fight round that tier 1. They were ready to turn up, and they knew they'd be able to get more out of that trade than Evil Geniuses.
The second EG steps a little too far into the tower range there. They commit too many spells. Yep, perfect rotation. Sacred comes in. Really nicely played from the
Now going Midas on an Invoker.
He was still staying up top, so it's not like he was just
Usually they fall off
totally free for RTZ. He was still kind of like
in
putting
farm.
a tiny bit of pressure in a way. So really nice rotations.
Really, I don't think you can lane up there.
Very, very clutch there to commit immediately with the Rolling Thunder. We saw how close it was to nearly be getting caught by the Ravage.
They don't quite have enough.
He's aware. He's actually aware. Nice. Dodging a gank. Okay, it's nice to see TA is actually good. Back in my days, SCT were literal garbage. Like, literal garbage.
EG might struggle to find him.
So it's nice to see they're actually capable of playing back now.
He's kind of the biggest damage deal that's going to be coming out.
Yes, TP's on cooldown with the play that they made down bottom. So Picard's, what sort of backups are you going to get? It's just going to be the one TP coming in to help out. But the Requiem's there, raises from RTZ, burst him down low, and Abed finishes off the kill. EG, they get in, they get out.
I like that he commits the Requiem. Honestly, it's just like, at this point, you're killing the most important core in the game. Don't need to worry about like over-committing anything. It's exactly how you want to do it, just in case there's TP rotation.
Dumb, really fun.
At the moment, these two carries in terms of network, pretty much even. But off the back of that kill, RTZ will now start to be able to build that lead.
I mean, this game it's pretty much dead even across the board here. All the cores, nobody's too far behind. Pango only 600 behind the counterpart of the Tide.
Wow, very cool.
Incredible win rate. No surprise, of course, with how well Evil Genius
Now,
has been
most
doing
guys would like
in the group stage.
tell their girlfriend they love them,
100%
maybe
win
take them
rate
on a romantic trip,
on the SF.
He's gonna have to. The thing is, this game
do
is
something
typical
cute.
because he has to try
TC,
to,
he's like a
when he's
5-hit.
gonna go for the BKB,
Change your name
how much
in-game.
magical burst there really is gonna be on
That's
Runaway.
the
They will
most.
be able to
As
get
a
on
woman,
top
if I was a woman, I would be like,
earlier,
wow.
the Bloodseeker BKB
If
is
I
gonna
was a
enable his
woman,
team to just run at SF.
That would mean so much to
We'll see
me.
when he opts to go
That
for
would
that
be
BP
the way
right
he
now.
would show
Show
me
him
he
the
loves
jungle
me.
farming, not too much pressure onto him.
I mean,
I'd be like,
for
wow,
Thunder
that is
now at
so
this
cute of
stage,
you.
Who are they looking to run towards? You know, where is the easiest play to be made? Are you trying to get into the jungle to try and find this Shadow Fiend? Do you look to try and bait EG again into a fight around this bottom tier 1 and react?
I think you can fight around the bottom tier 1. I don't think you're at too much pressure of like needing to do anything at all right now. Picard's is chilling, he's farming, has Maelstrom. Zeus is having a great game
I guess
too.
I'm not single.
Lanes
I have a
gone pretty well
couple.
for having, like, this Pango offlane that we've seen sometimes suffer. So I don't think they're forced. If they say EG overcommit,
I think it's just kind of like soy. I
Let's have a look, see
think
if
it's
they wanna
soy to
do
do
anything
it.
about this tier 1 defense. Last time it worked out very well for Thunder. EG will scan it out, and you can see this time EG being much more careful with how they put the pressure onto that tower. They'll start to back off for the majority of them. Look over towards the mid.
What happened to the Char rank bet?
Looking to trade with the pressure applied here.
Hey, he's not getting immortal. It's the easiest $500 of my life. Should have taken a $1,000 bet. If you don't know, Troy said he could make immortal this year, and he wanted to bet $1,000. Oh!
Straight in they go. They see a chance there to jump, fly, and fly. Gone
I felt so bad for him. I couldn't take the deal
because
because obviously I was stealing candy from a kid. So I reduced it.
Still sticking around here. Under Awaken, they're happy to take another fight. Will be difficult around Nightfall's presence, though. He'll arrive at the tower, has Ravage. He's got the hook complete.
Exactly. He's going to go for his standard build. You know, he's going to go for Wraith Pack plus the pipe. The damage mitigation just seems to be pretty crucial at this tournament so far.
I also don't have 1,000 to bet, so I'm struggling.
That burst damage, it's nothing to laugh at, ever, in this game. That's why I'm mentioning the BKB for SF. Eventually, he has to kind of think about it.
See Panda did step up here. We'll drop the ult.
The armor?
Right clicks from Arteezy, he takes him down, and they might see if they can chase for more. They'll look towards the Zeus. Bloodbright gets laid down, but flies in on top of Damago. They've got the Ravage.
Ooh, here we go.
Out the two of them. Sacred.
The roll of hell, he's going on his fan. Can't kill him. The raindrop seems very good against Pango.
Commitment there, getting a bit too aggressive.
I was watching from the side here, but with 4 members of EG, going to be in pretty good state right now. It's not a fight that Thunder Awaken will look to step back into quite yet.
EG looks like they will respect it though, right? They did commit Ravage. They're going to back up, let themselves just farm. Don't want to risk going into Thunder Awaken's constant spam lineup, going for a tower here this early.
How close are we seeing that BKB on Pakaz? It's, you know, that's going to be the next focus really for Thunder. Get this BKB done
can't fight against Roche.
Bloodseeker, and then they'll truly be ready to just go into these fights. And Pakaz, he'll have very little that's going to stop him going for whatever target he wants.
He can just really beeline the Shadow Fiend. It's going to be mostly like the SF and the Invoker.
You see, Invoker.
Yeah, we see Arteezy, he understands, you know.
Me as an Invoker expert, some said I am the best. I think I'm humble, say not, but like probably up there. You need Midas. You just need Midas in this hero.
Blink dagger a little bit. Does have tumblers, so we'll be able to help him a bit, but
or you're gonna fall off. No buzzing.
Does mean the initiation for Thunder
will be a little
bit more difficult in most situations. No real blink.
If anyone could make it work, maybe it will be Abed, but you can already see he's falling off. Like he had a good lane, didn't he?
I believe does he have it done? I think he does.
Also, the hero is like godlike with levels, so it's like double good.
Silencer as well in this mid game, which we haven't seen the global yet.
See, bottom lane this time round, EG, they should be able to finish off this tier 1 tower.
They're hesitant though. He's not.
You could think like, well, it's fine. If I'm a Invoker and you know, if my carry will carry me, right? Your carry is dumb. I mean, look at this. This is your carry.
Forward here, love the combo to crit, and with the follow-up of the ult, they'll burst through the silencer. In return, they'll look towards Matthew. They'll try and zoom out of there with the phase boots. A Sunstrike not gonna hit. Doesn't matter. Fly.
Gotta use his ult.
Off the kill.
How dare you fly? Arteezy's last hit was gonna be coming in there. He needs some money. Gotta get that shard on time too. Not really the most value shard, I would say, this game for the Sven, but versus the Bloodseeker, of course, it's gonna have that massive benefit, at least for the Shadow Fiend. But besides that, everyone else is just kind of magic.
You need just 7 armor for the newbies. A lot of newbies are like, what? What does the shard do?
The BKB on Pakaz.
Still neck and neck.
The Sun Shard gives 7 armor AoE. I can click here and check it out.
It's going to mean everything for each of them.
Will it be enough to protect at least Arteezy? Because as we said, you know, this Bloodseeker will be able to just pierce the back lines to get on top of him. But at the same time, too, looking at Thunder, they don't really have any. They have nothing versus that BKB besides.
Actually, a bad design shard.
So it'll be a pretty explosive team fight when it all kicks off for those BKBs. Both teams look like they are playing a bit careful for the moment.
Absolutely, and could, without a doubt, go either way. The first big brawl that we see from these squads, 17 minutes in, 10-9, and less than 1,000 gold difference between these two teams.
Crit could just cripple the fights completely too, right? Like if you see the Pango rolling up, you can get the global, you get these ravages,
I explained it.
To control, so you see how Thunder Awakens approaches the fight without any initiation.
To Matthew. Off the back of the tornado into the cold snap.
Matthew doing a little feeding. Not his best performance so far.
Able to finish him off.
You kind of want to have Tiny getting closer to the dagger.
Tier 1 tower mid lane, knowing that Thunder Awaken might not look to try and bring a full fight here with one of their heroes down.
EG rallying around that pipe right now. The Tide, they know how strong they are when he's inside of the fights. This magic resistance
really cute.
and everything. It is gonna
You can see that she's the dominant one in the relationship, which there's nothing wrong with. I think it's cute.
Now that RTZ's not present here for the team fight.
That's
the 4 of EG.
Sacred, he's completely owned.
It's true, he's at 1 charges as well. Nothing to sort of buff himself back up for the fight. Over to the side.
Oh hell no! Please, does he not? He's BKB! The BKB turnaround! The Zuzol!
Use the Zuzol to try and enable.
Oh, Shadow Fiend though! Oh, the roll of hell! The doom!
Charges him with the rolling.
Abed!
Holds them back. Another connection onto Abed. Will finish off the Invoker.
Beautiful!
They're starting to back off now.
Any stunners?
They've just got the Requiem left.
Toss him back!
Catching onto Matthew with the fear, but flying
Oh!
Matthew, he's still alive. Finally gets taken out there. Arteezy with the last right click. But Thunder Awaken overall.
Early tip, but did he just tip him?
They're going to be very, very happy with how that team
Did
fight
Nightfall
went.
tip?
Huge
Please usually the
ultimates,
tip
long
first.
cooldown ultimates used by EG, and it wasn't enough to allow EG to take the team fight.
They didn't have the SF there when they're focusing on the Pakaz. He is that physical damage. This is a pretty tanky Bloodseeker. The Invoker with the Quaswex, it does not deal as much damage versus this.
Oh, we really saw it there.
Saw.
I mean, pretty much what the
Let's see your
stuns,
tips.
Fly setting up into the Ravage. They get him low, but as you say, getting him low at this stage is not good enough.
Tipped the maiden. Was that Mystic or we tipped maiden?
From Pakaz, there's nothing else to really touch him.
No, and they barely got the mana.
Light still in white.
I think he got bottled up from Mago, and then I think he got maybe like Arcane Boot from something else. So.
Yeah, he must have, because I would imagine as well, that's probably something EG were going into that fight having in mind. They were like,
exactly.
we caught the Pango with the EMPs,
normally you
not
can
gonna
like
have mana to
change,
play, but as we saw there,
like
Sacred
based on feedback.
coming in once again with a huge rolling thunder.
And like after they're like, maybe they're like unaware, like, oh, we didn't realize, thanks for the feedback given, and they fixed it. I do it. If you have any feedback for the stream, let me know and I'll change it as well.
A little bit of awkwardness perhaps for their initiations now. That's going to be pretty clean for Sacred in most situations. Abed starting to fall behind.
See around the power in. It's just going to be the regen down bottom. Nothing too explosive.
Much longer for these cooldowns though. 30 seconds at least on the Ravage. Does feel like Thunder could perhaps go for something pretty soon.
Crowdcasters, after this game.
As we were mentioning though, their draft, they're fine with scaling in this game. Especially with how well Pakaz is having a time.
See the 3 of EG.
Got Lotus. Lotus against Silencer is a must. He needs to break silence.
RTZ is kept safe at all costs here. Just in case any sort of play was to be made towards him.
Growing in.
Coordinate local set design and production of local analyst studio and submit all concepts for review to Valve no later than August 1222. Be trying to figure out how 7 monitors is a set design.
Immediately off the back of this pickup, because as you say, we'll be into these ultimates from EG.
Where is that from?
As we did see last time round, that proved to be something that Thunder Awaken didn't have to be too scared about at all. They can still come in with the outplay against the team fight ultimates as long as they're big cause and Pakaz doesn't get bursted and Sacred at all costs is just able to get that rolling Thunder.
Look at this vision right now. Thunder has some beautiful vision down there. Completely seeing all of EG's movements across the map.
Thinking about going for this hit. They're in. There's the ult to set things up. Get the vision. Sacred ready to roll forward.
All the man fights. Come on, who's stronger? Who's stronger? Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Sacred helps him.
As off to the side, Nightfall in trouble as well. Avalanche setting up the blood rush. There's 2 dead on EG.
EG's struggling as SA. Very cool. SA's good.
At least for 1 kill to come back, but beautiful jump. The burst damage, you saw it. Arteezy BKBs, but he's already, what, 30% HP or less? BKB from Pakaz, Rupture, gets right on top of him. We're seeing all that burst damage really being a big problem for EG.
Absolutely, and as you say, one of the sort of lackings of EG's lineup is just the potential to really bail the SF out of this trouble. You know, if Pakaz gets on top of RTZ, BKB or not, it's not going to be a fun fight for RTZ to stand it.
Now look at that. He's
FE right or wrong.
Immediately, and then his whole team is already having to bail. They can't actually get.
They can't do anything to help him.
No, she's still wrong. Now this is something a lot of people struggle to understand. FE's prediction was that Thunder Awakens and EG would be the closest game.
And that's the dream. Blink
it's a wrong prediction.
the last few
even if it ends up being the most close.
By Thunder Awaken, starting to build a bit of a lead here against EG.
Yeah, and EG, they're not really near any
because based on the information available,
items.
it's set not to be the
Right?
most
They've gone
even.
for the shard on the Sven, and then they've gone for just the Veil on the Silencer, so no force staffs, nothing like that to kind of protect him. So he's gonna have to stick around Nightfall for that lifesteal, for that pipe and everything. They have to play these team fights.
Do you understand?
Now.
Still have the Ravage here.
See what they find.
Make a move with.
They do see Sacred. They do have that ward down.
Another up there in the triangle. Sacred clearing the wave and playing it safe. Still going to try and look for the setup. Tornado won't catch. And Sacred put the shot. Able to dodge the EMP and slide out.
Now, if it ends being the closest one, it's a lucky prediction, not a good prediction. It's a lucky prediction.
Huge. A lot of times you'd see, you know, just a little bit of safe plays just to roll up and rolling Thunder out, but they can actually go for perhaps taking a fight right after this.
Thunder Awaken keeping it very, very cool here. Picard's pretty much having his next start done. Manta.
Oh boy.
Because on paper, before this game, EG is looking the top dog, Thunder Awaken not so much.
135 got gamer.
Oh, he's gonna be able to prevent everything.
Or maybe I'm just overestimating any Dota, it's also possible.
Feeling very comfortable now, 3K lead.
Maybe EG is just bad.
One of the biggest things that I've been seeing, at least from Thunder Awakens this game, just some clever wards, a little bit different ones, but it's been catching EG off guard.
And look at Invoker, guys. Pepe beats. Did I not tell you? Like, you can't play, you need Midas. Like, there's nothing else to it. You need Midas or you're gonna be useless.
I think they can do kind of what I
Me, I would be like here, in that work, right here, somewhere around here.
Almost as Ags. Like, these fights.
This guy, give 5 more minutes,
he's actually
it's gonna be out from a fucking tiny.
Resistance himself on top too, going Mage Slayer, going into just a
It's
bit
laughable.
of a different type of build to survive this burst damage. But it's just gonna get bigger and bigger once the Zeus keeps getting these levels and finishes up his Ags, which it's about to be done. Okay, so Matthew Blink Dagger's done it, but now also we see Nightfall, he's changed things up. Looks like EG's getting a bit annoyed of them not having any form of being able to start a fight. So now he's gone for the Blink rather than going for Wraith Pack.
Set support, it doesn't seem to work out often. NGL.
Priority in terms of if you want to be jumping and blowing up. Is it the Pango?
Any of the cores. I think if you can just explode one of the cores, you're probably off to a good start for this one.
Mage Slayer? Wow.
It's tough to say, really, because Zeus is still such a priority in a lot of situations, but you almost will never...
I got buffed a lot, though. It gives passive magic resistance, like 30%, what is it? It's a lot.
Okay,
Only died the once this game.
Let's see, they're trying to catch him off guard, hiding the...
And they got a pipe, he's immune to magic.
What are they going to do? There we go. Nightfall immediately with the jump ravage to burst through the Zeus. They'll get him. Matthew tried to come over the toss back.
Oh, the ult.
Now with the rolling thunder.
Hi, that's not the guy you want to ult.
But RTC's in with the BKB. He's beating into Picard's. Picard's has to back off the now. So the BKB's starting to come to an end.
Go on, you were saying?
But no follow-up damage this time for Thunder
You were
Awaken to
saying?
take anything in return as EG. Good seize of the opportunity there. From Nightfall, they see that chance to jump, ravage one of the cores, get the Zeus.
I was going to say, they have to make something out of this, though. It's a nice kill, but they have to get something else. And into the Roche.
I think they'll get this very easily here.
Nice. Nicely done for them. And that time, this, you know, we were just mentioning, you usually don't get caught in the Zeus, but that was the Blink reveal. Didn't expect it whatsoever. And a beautiful play, really, from Abed. The Sunstrike to scout before that Blink Ravage comes out. Nicely done from EG.
We saw, you know, an admirable attempt there from Matthew, of course, trying to
Bash is shooting him man up against SF
get the
then.
toss back, potentially save Dark Margot, but too much burst from EG. Aegis on Arteezy. See what EG's going to be able to set up for next. They don't have a Ravage, but they do still have the safety of the Global.
Hold up.
Under. Ooh, actually finding a little bit of a...
Abusing shard.
Matthew is around as well.
They're fighting.
BKB's popped up, it's standing his ground. We'll see an attempt
the
to
storm is
charge
going
down,
fucked.
but the
Oh,
disarm's already
hell
there onto
no.
Picard. He has to back off himself. He dropped the rupture onto
But it's
BKB
fucking dead.
comes to an end. Sacred's
You
gonna
dead,
try and
son.
roll in and finish off this kill. A couple of bounces with the thunder, block right down. Picard finishes off.
Oh, hell yeah.
Turn the rotation now over towards
EG actually lost.
Picard's Dark Margot and Sacred. It seems to be a lot. The global silence comes out.
He's healing off
Backups
he's
here.
farming
Arteezy
ancients.
and Fly have turned up as well.
Eel.
Arteezy stepping forward very confidently here, of course, with the BKB.
Doesn't have bash yet.
Turns towards Picard, standing his ground
Oh. Dove, the Giga Chad.
He keeps trying to go for the SF, but he's got Warcry on him. He's got like 40 armor on this Shadow Fiend every time the Picaz runs in.
Yeah, he needs to check that. He cannot hit when he's got plus 20 armor.
Ran in and died right
From
afterwards.
Sven.
So now we're at that 6-second. EG finding their footing, and that was Thunder forcing the fight because they know, you know, Ravage on cooldown. They're trying
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could find someone
their big boy Pakaz.
like a Fun Dove.
Underestimated
Really loves her.
the ability for EG to bring in all the members. You know, Arteezy able to step up, and of course something that you won't hesitate to do so with this Aegis ready to go. Still,
And the only way I know he loves her is because he has it in her name, on his name. He's kind of
10,
cute.
15% HP. BKB was 5 seconds cooldown, healing off creeps. Tries to reinitiate, but yeah, just can't really disregard how tanky the SF is from the Warcry.
I can't.
So as well, that sort of initial struggle for Pakaz, having to deal with that long disarm.
Yeah, probably in hindsight I should not keep going here.
Even though they're able to find Arbed.
The Bloodseeker is choking on neutral. Someone took his kill as well. Like, look at, he's gonna get a heal a lot. Yeah, like, oh, I'm dying. Heal. I think something killed it. And then he doesn't finish it off.
How risky though what Pakaz is doing there, right? Like just really depending on all the damages.
Quick moves as well from EG. They've got the Ravage back up. They're immediately smoking up into the triangle of Thunder Awaken. Looks like Thunder Awaken are pretty aware they're backing off.
They have the Wraith Pact now too, so this team
Sounds
fight
like
will be a lot
Vision.
more complicated. The burst and everything from Thunder is no longer nearly as effective.
Ooh,
Versus
20
Wraith
Arteezy
versus
soon.
Wraith Pact
What's
versus
that?
Vibe.
3 souls.
EG's got a lot of ways to just protect their cores now.
Oh,
You can see here Thunder, no intentions of stepping up into this triangle. They know that this area would be incredibly deadly.
see his damage.
In position.
Go on.
Aegis as well as all those ults being up, and also Arteezy, they don't know this, but he's now hit level 20, so a big peak.
I love Ray.
SF. Massive damage increase. So
That's a
I
friend.
think he also does have, he does actually have the full Bloodthorn as well.
This is,
Uh-oh.
he hits hard.
Oh yeah.
And with these sort of decreasing durations of BKBs, as soon as that BKB comes to an end, they have to get out of the fight here. Pakaz in particular, he's used that BKB in Manta. They're able to catch him with any sort of stun.
That does a lot of damage. You need to
This Bloodseeker's
see
going to get
him a lot
destroyed
now.
by the SF.
Yeah, now also you
Wait
have
up,
to watch out for
BKB,
your Zeus, your Pango,
disarm him,
etc. If the SF's able
Pango.
to get on them, he can actually just clear them out on his own very easy. Threatening with the Zeus ult. See the SF. Arteezy the only one really showing. Yeah, I think they did see the pipe aura actually on
That's
him,
a
though,
ton
so
was
they
better.
didn't know that the rest of the EG was in the area.
Magic resistance, very good against Zeus. And Maiden and Tiny, they have a lot of burst
They're
magic.
still trying to see if they can make something happen with this last
He's got
minute.
Wraith Pact around him
Yeah,
and a
just
Mask of
Yeah,
Madness. He's
they're
got a lot of
kinda
lives too.
controlling the map and constricting a little bit,
And
right?
he's got
Preventing
gig
Bloodseeker
armor.
from going for the triangle.
Doesn't need
So,
Satani yet.
Making sure that they are restricting a bit of that farm. But Thunder's still not really like losing out on the farm much, right? Still lingering between that 1 to 2k gold lead. But EG wants the fight. Now they have a blink also on the Invoker, so for Abed, easier positioning for him. Either to buff up Arteezy or to get these
Oh
disarms.
yeah, look at the attack speed as well.
Do you think there's an
Oh, here we
opportunity
go.
for Thunder Awaken to try and look to force a fight, you know, in conjunction with the ending of this Aegis?
Knowing them, that's kind of their style. So let's see if they want to try
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
want to
still
find a
very
girlfriend acting like
difficult.
this, chat.
As we mentioned, there's
If you want to
ton
get a
of damage
girlfriend,
mitigation
just
that's coming out
change
of
your
it.
name, your entire identity to her.
Stepping up.
That's how you show it.
Nice.
Nice. Good initiation. Wasted global.
He's going to look to try and chase down the Sven. Flying Crit getting forced out of the fight
Good
here
start.
As Thunder run down the 2 supports. Fly goes down. Crit as well looking to be in a fair bit of trouble. As Thunder now immediately take out the 2 supports. The cause of EG nowhere to be seen. They'll back out. They'll completely get themselves out of this fight. They don't want to have any part of this.
Fully ditch the supports, right? Like the globals popped and all 3 cores just go nowhere
bailed.
near to help them.
Radiant's
So
top tower is under attack.
we'll get some push going in the top lane though. Abed, he kind of stuck around there. Does have the double forge there to hit the tower a little. We'll get answered. And
Most people in chat already have a girlfriend though.
They're gonna look for those fights, you know. That's this team in a nutshell. Constant aggression. And now they also do have Sacred with his own Wraith Pact, so damage mitigation versus damage mitigation. I would say overall though, EG, they have a little bit of an easier way to kill that Wraith Pact with that, you know, Invoker, SF, they can easily target it. On the side of Thunder Awaken, killing Wraith Pact in fights is not gonna be the easiest thing.
For sure, sort of the... And their only sort of fast hitter is the Bloodseeker, and
Yeah, he doesn't want
Eggs,
this
some
time.
tight.
Indeed, he doesn't want to spend
No
moments
refresher.
on hitting the Wraith Pact in the midst of a team fight.
They'll need the CM level 20 at some point.
See Matthew.
Pretty good. Tiny instantly dead. Now he's getting out. Oh, he's gonna be fine. Tiny fine.
He pops the BKB.
Sacred.
Sacred has to roll away.
This is good. There was a BKB SF. They can fight now.
That was kind of their big go right now. Ravage still
If SF doesn't have BKB, you can just spam
Be
disarm him.
careful.
And Pango and abuse.
Yeah, they're just having a lot of difficulty with this SF, and he's soon approaching that Satanic too, so.
He's going to be huge. If they don't burst through RTZ, he's going to be back up to full HP.
They got to try to isolate him somehow or just get the grab on him first.
Remember against EG, I'm always for the underdogs.
Typical Thunder fashion. They do have the Zeus ult at the ready. Pango ult in
And
about
watching
30.
EG lose is probably the funniest. Watching SEA lose is funny, but watching NA fans tilt is even funnier.
So it has to be a very, very clean jump from Thunder Awaken and a quick one as well.
They're still being cautious. 45 seconds on RTZ's BKB, so he's pretty much just sitting in the base. If he gets caught,
Level 20 Zeus.
If he gets
I
caught
remember
from
the
timing,
talent.
he's kind of just dead.
Nice to stun.
Nice attempted smoke there.
More ult
Thunder,
damage?
very well aware.
AG know exactly what's up.
Trump invading Mexico? I don't think so.
Incredibly hard for Thunder to sort of find a way to get in on top of this lineup when EG is grouped up as much as they are.
Still keeping that gold.
Yeah,
lead,
the
though.
Abyssal
Golden
is
experience
very
they've
important.
constantly had it this game. But the net
All
will get
damage
there.
comes out when he has
Win
the
probability is
BKBs.
dead even. We've seen it throughout the whole game. The battles back and forth.
One bash and one Abyssal, and he's fucked.
Some good aggressive vision though. Thunder, when they did go for that swoop, did put down some wards. EG probably well aware of that area, so they're not going to go near their.
I think he's gonna lose this, unless they got good mission. They have to blink tide burst one hero. They're gonna lose the straight up team fight now.
Don't feel any reason to try and force anything until the Satanic
Calling them
is
out.
done with how close it is here for RTZ.
This is a cool next item queued up there from Pakaz. You really understand why, of course. Just the blink, no swift blink. He just wants to jump onto RTZ and kill him, right? That's going to be the name of the game for him. Well, let's see if he does have that damage. As we keep saying, you know, the war cry, it's nothing to ever laugh about.
Sure.
And it gets stronger if the man ever gets levels. Let's see.
See how much they want to try and commit in onto this, as the rest of Thunder Awaken pretty far back away from this.
Okay, it's pretty tanky.
He'll opt for the TP out. They weren't looking to do anything too crazy here this time, Thunder.
I think he's gonna keep trying to kill him. He needs to get a good W when he's jumping. Reduce all the damage.
Roche is back up. It's a shard available.
Okay,
Nice
it's gonna
free
be
one
quick.
there for RTZ.
Free shard.
We'll spot this out. The Nimbus. Now I'm trying to head over towards the
They have
mid.
Zeus, Items. Hello?
It's going to be very hard to contest this.
Not just do a little
Will
delay.
Thunder still try and give it a shot as Roshan is very
Not even
low,
trying.
But they'll put the global EG, make sure they keep the area covered, and indeed without
They're
their
lacking
ults,
other
Thunder
ults, so
Awaken
it's
are not able to contest
understandable.
this.
But not even trying to get some vision and harassing them.
Choose their battles here. Even though that gold lead, as we
They
said,
already
for
used
Thunder's
it? Am
been
I
there,
blind?
EG continues to get this Roshan advantage from their incredible.
Don't copy the
Roshan
name when
lineup.
you copy the puzzle, guys.
See, actually, Pakaz as well, changing it up, looking
switch
to
it?
amp up the damage, go for the silver edge.
Okay, cool.
Look at that. Toss back here onto Nightfall in the mid. Will force him to use the Ravage, catches onto the fort, but of course he's far away from the rest of EG. Pakaz
Oh,
charges in
no,
the
no,
mid.
here we go. The hunt is on.
Look over towards
Doesn't have
RTZ,
buyback.
RTZ with the Aegis,
Abyssal?
has the BKB,
Hello?
will stand his ground.
Abyssal? What the fuck are you doing?
Pakaz has to keep his distance. He's pretty much one hit away from dying. Arbet tried to catch with the tornado, but the
They need to
BKB
get out
still
now.
in time to keep Pakaz safe.
Get out,
But
get
he's
out,
safe.
get out,
Charges
get
over
out,
the roll
get
of
out.
Thunder. They've taken out Crit as well. Jump
Oh,
off
no,
Matthew,
oh,
Thunder
no, no,
very
no,
low
don't
for
do it.
Frostbite onto Fly,
Where's
Requiem
ult?
from
Okay.
RTZ, trying to keep the space here to keep
You have
the
to
rest
be
of
fine,
EG
but they're
safe.
very low on
They
resource.
still continue to poke here underneath the tier 2 tower.
Arteezy, help him!
Another jump from Sacred in with a shield crash. Matthew looking for the wrap round towards RTZ.
Nice damage.
RTZ turns towards Sacred. Sacred, he's still alive. He finally died. The last hit there from RTZ takes him out for Pakaz. He's going to go back in. He believes in the bash. Gets to the BG. Bash and pistol blade active as well to hold back RTZ.
Okay, I'm gonna call out Arteezy or Dove there. Why did he back? Why is he not helping Invoker? You got Aegis, you did Giga damage.
Thunder.
Why are you leaving Invoker? You are supposed to be in the back line and tank
kind
it.
of putting EG in a position where they're like, wait, what's happening? Why are these?
Why is
fights
he
going
leaving
on?
him?
The poke and prod from Thunder, beautifully done.
I mean, it really is with this team. You know, just when you think they've had enough from the fight, they go for that
Just keep
extra
going.
bit more.
Oh, here,
He was
oh,
really
we're being
quite
hunted.
dangerous. We've seen why
Yeah,
this
you-
Tiny is
the
so
hell is this
prominent,
Ravage?
especially in the SA region. Even when this hero started to falter a lot, SA was still all over, and we always do see why.
Where's the Abyssal there?
EG's like trying to position
I got
himself to
feared.
not get hit from this, but it's just
Okay,
beautiful from
that's
Thunder to just
acceptable.
get this, literally just completely zone them on the outside and get that constant spam.
Now you're the strongest one. You make sure your team gets out,
Toss back
Arteezy.
after toss back from Matthew. Started with the play onto
on.
Nightfall. catches out flying then here behind the tower. Another toss
Olds,
back.
he's helping him.
Once again, sorry, crit before flying.
Look at Abba, he's exposed. Help me, and I just leave him. He just leaves.
From Thunder Awaken that EG definitely weren't expecting.
Bro,
they were not ready for
help
Thunder
him.
to come at them that hard at this stage.
Yeah, and it's a huge gold injection too, right? For Pakaz, he just had bought the Chrysalis. Now he has a 3,500 gold, so can choose to what he goes for here.
And just sort of the heads-up realization that they could go for that move. You know, something that you won't see a lot of teams go
They could fight there. They were stronger.
For tier 2 against a squad that's just picked up an Aegis.
Thunder always will. They'll always go for those fights if they see an opportunity for these type of plays. Absolutely. E-Blade done for the Zeus. Even more damage, ways to protect himself as well. And now let's look at for these items, of course, since we are now 37 minutes. We always talk about this tier 4 items versus Silencer. Of course, a lot of them are going to be there to dispel.
He might look to start something off, but he's in on a crit straight with the Abyssal Blade, eliminates the Silencer.
Oh.
To Abed. He has got the BKB, but not a lot else to help him. Bash is there from Pakaz, it's a double, and they're not done yet. They're ready to look for more fly, trying to set up the fight in return with Nightfall.
Zeus is alive.
Easy coming up, looking towards Matthew, but Matthew's able to charge away. Pakaz blocks the man to get back up the high ground. Each and everybody be careful. RTZ's already used the BKB.
Oh no, Arteezy's got Aegis, but it's going to be useless.
Forward, over towards Fly and Nightfall.
Oh, hell no.
Focusing down the tide, just beating through.
Arteezy.
It's 4 down on EG. Arteezy lucky to get away there. Able to TP away in the last moment. But 4 dead on EG yet again, 2 times now. During this Aegis that Arteezy has, where EG is a squad, they're not prepared for these fights that Thunder's bringing against them.
These guys are just way too damn good at team fighting, really. They're just dancing around EG. And the way they just get the initiation too, it's Pakaz who starts the fight, right? The Bloodseeker running in with the Zeus ult, takes out the support quick, gets Abed right after.
Arteezy.
Uh-oh, he shows
Oh,
himself.
what the fuck?
A move here from him under his own tier 2 for sure, but we saw what happened around the tier 2 mid last time.
Here comes
This
Pakaz.
is not a place that Thunder
He's
is scared
alone.
to go. As Arteezy, that's going to be the Aegis gone, surely. He'll put the Satanic, but immediately thrown up in the air with the Yules. That's the Aegis gone.
He's got backup now, though, so Thunder.
Oh.
So back up for a
Hello.
second. I will wait to see how far they back up, though, because
Hello?
also Thunder, they could just jump back in, but no, they'll wait. Oh, and a big pickup.
What time to this relic.
Oh
and a lovely
my
one
God.
as
Hello?
well. The tap for the aura on the team as well. Telescope
Hello?
as well found by Sacred.
Thunder is getting blessed with some of these items. They've got
Are
the
you
items to
watching
remove the
TI?
globals. They've got Blast to protect Sacred.
What, live?
That Timeless. And yeah, we see there Pakaz.
You've been
I
drinking?
mean, he was sort of just in the neighborhood, sort of sees them, you know, standing
No.
around, and he's like, well, why
Are
not?
you
We'll
okay? You
start a
sound like
team
you
fight
just
off
woke
it.
up.
These fights are getting really awkward, though. You were seeing a few
No,
times
I
now
woke up
Nightfall is
2
jumping
hours
in with
ago.
the supports, but he's like, wait, where's our backup of damage? We don't have our SF. Our Invoker had died, and we just blew everything. So Mago is able to reset, and then Thunder's able to
Do you
take
think
these
EG can
fights.
win this?
Yeah,
They're
even if
struggling
they're
right now.
alive, sort of outside of Arteezy. I mean, Arteezy's the damage.
Yeah,
This
they
stage.
just need
Outside of that,
to
nothing too crazy
start
that's
the
gonna
fight
burst
first.
through
That's it.
Thunder.
It's efficient.
They need Arteezy in position.
Whoever has the vision
deleting
win.
these targets, something
With-
that he can do as an
No, I
enemy.
saw you usually have Arch, the free labor,
Making it very hard for
like
the
the free content, free labor, Yenya, Arch, Drangmers, but I saw you were alone. That's why. That's why I DM.
It really feels like he needs
That's
a blink
very
dagger
nice.
to be able to
You're
have
a
that
true
follow-up
friend.
for the Ravage, and he is, that is going to be the natural build-up for the SF when he's getting that 25 too. And SF level 25.
Nah, I
think
just
about
have
it?
nothing.
About to 25. You can see Pakaz at 25 in last fight with 2
I'm
ruptures.
just watching the game.
Oh!
I'm also.
He's into the tree.
No way.
Oh, hell no.
What the fuck?
He's gonna. Oh, he's getting out.
He's being
Or is it? Oh, he's gonna die here.
Put the Requiem, but Sacred back across again with the rolling
The Ravage,
thunder. The rest
save.
of the backup of EG is hit because Arteezy is so incredibly low. Jump forward, Global Silence there is return. Arteezy turns, takes out Matthew. They look towards Sacred. Sacred's out with the swashbuck. There'll be a buyback straight
Dante's
away
on.
from Matthew. As Thunder, they want to continue to
That's
pressure
Egan like an
EG
ult
here. You
anyone?
see how scared EG is, having to run right away from Thunder.
Oh, I cannot believe he gets out there, though. Great global from Crit to kind of cover the bases.
And that certainly could have gone a whole lot
Is he
worse
gonna
for EG.
solo carry this
Definitely
game?
was a scary moment there.
No one has the.
Clipped in the tree line by that swashbuckle back.
Yeah, Arteezy gonna solo carry this game.
He's still going to be on cooldown.
He
for
has
50
the
seconds.
damage,
He's smoked.
Satanic, Butterfly.
Could look for him as well with that
Bloodseeker
back.
cannot man fight him.
Matthew.
Say.
See in the
Oh!
Jump forward onto Sacred, they're trying to burst through.
Oh,
Ahmed
no,
has
no,
got the
I didn't
hex
burst
damage
him.
as well.
But-
They're locking down Pakaz. Have they got enough burst to finish him off?
It's so
No,
close.
the back to the BKB.
Oh,
Pakaz, he's out
it's on
there.
strike.
Start to heal up with the creeps.
Oh, he's
You know this
healing.
man, he's going to be ready to go back in. He's looking over towards Ahmed. Ahmed caught by the silent swat.
What? What the fuck?
Arteezy gonna solo carry. You said it. Here we go.
Maybe they can find more here in the trees now.
Here we go.
Trying to hype up Pakaz.
Oh no, didn't need tentacle.
Oh no!
Here we go. Kick insane prediction. He just gets stunned.
No. This is Fly's fault. This is Fly fault. Do you see? Fly jumping on the CM, but Nightfall jumping on the correct target.
Oh, and they are just way too damn good at taking
Fly
these
jumping on
fights.
the support. The fuck?
Over and over
He
again,
just
too.
needs
We
one
see
more stun. Or maybe
Where's
RTG.
the RTZ damage? Abed had it there.
Didn't
He had
hit.
the Chaos
RTZ
Meteor with the
didn't
20
hit.
talent. He had the Sunstrike, but because I think he lives what with 90 HP, 60 HP something. Heals up, gets the full.
They're good. They're good. You know I lost to them at ESL, right? They're good.
I mean, the whole team has made it look so good too. Right
So
now,
that
dude,
means I
0 and 8 this game.
lost to one of the potential TI winner.
Oh, you lost to EG?
No, the Under Awaken.
Well, you lost to Thunder Awaken?
Oh, what the fuck? Why are you laughing? They're good. Is it because they're from SA?
No, they don't need to force it too much. They're 20,000 gold lead.
Oh,
They've been able to clean
the
up
region
a
is
bit
bad at
so
Dota.
fast.
No
And
offense,
they know
of course.
as long as they can keep playing at the level they've been bringing for the last 20 minutes or so,
I mean,
these
look at
team
him.
fights aren't getting any easier for EG.
I mean, look at him. Look at Pakaz. They throw everything.
Oh.
60 HP. Gets the Manta and runs away. Also, his team, of course, super good.
What?
On
Where is
bail him out. They all go
RTZ?
and lotus him
He's
immediately,
getting
but
CC'd.
Oh, they're so far away.
time and
No,
time
no,
again,
no. RTZ
getting
is so
how
far
they skin
away.
his teeth.
Playing perfectly with the heal up there. You know, fortunately that juicy little creep wave there in the mid, allowing him to
Playing
heal back
against
up to a
Pango,
point
it's
that
not gonna be
enabled him
fun.
to get
It's
back
Acid.
into the fight, back
He's
into
gonna
the
get
action.
cubed.
Now, Sacred,
got Basher.
total menace this game as well. 8-2 and 14. Oh, he's starting these fights.
What are they going to do about this one? Nightfall, caught by the rupture. I mean, it's got to be terrifying for EG. As soon as, if you just see one member of Thunder Awaken jump at you, you've got to be in full defensive mode. Like, you got to be
Oh,
terrified when you
the
see
talent,
one of these guys
the race.
I mean, you're really just seeing so many.
Shadow
bombs.
Race
It feels
applies
like
attack
13 out of
damage.
lacking of
Is
damage,
it
lack of
25?
I think
ability
RTZ
to
can
protect
still win.
the SF.
Yeah, it can still win. EG can still win. Just need to jump on the right target. The left one doesn't have save. Just Ravage. Just Ravage Bloodseeker in the middle. Chain stun is dead. See, like still 50. Never mind.
Cope him. The problem is they're gonna have buybacks now probably. If they blow them tight low, they're gonna lose afterwards. They're just too far behind.
They're not already here.
Panda's just waiting in the Roche pit too. Does have buyback, so is in a good position to try to break that smoke for his team.
Oh, they have no more smoke. They're gonna run under ward. Oh, this is good. They see the ward. They know they're there.
The high ground.
I see everyone.
It's a Zeus ult.
Sacred.
EG, what's the plan now?
Not good, not good.
They know that they
Oh,
see
this
them.
is terrible.
Get out, bail, bail.
Into the side as well. Nightfall. Fly, they'll look
Panda
towards
Muday.
Panda. They'll try and go for the easy of the kills. Panda will get burst through. Sacred jumps forward with a roll up. He's in on top of RTZ. They've been able to burst Nightfall pretty low here. Again, Sacred
It's just
with a
going on
roll up.
SF. You
By
can't hit.
once more. Gliding
There's no
from
damage with
Fire.
SF.
Finish the kill. There'll be a buyback from Nightfall.
Look.
Fly's gonna get taken
What?
out though. He's also got the buyback available. Commits it.
Look at double basher. Double bash heroes. Bash, bash.
Uh-oh.
Why is he not hitting?
Oh!
Oh!
That's gonna set up the round. Nightfall, he might just have been able to turn this fight around. No, it doesn't matter. Matthew still ready to jump back in with
That's
the bleed.
GG.
3 dead on EG. Neither of them with buyback available.
They have no damage.
They're not letting Arteezy get any attacks off. Either he's getting Tango swashbuckles, he's getting avalanche.
What do you
constantly,
think of
he's getting
this
launched
TI?
into a different position.
Do you see the
Ivan is
stage?
just
I think
absolutely
it looks pretty
perfect
good.
plays
I
to be
really
coming
like
out
it a
from
lot.
Thunder. These team
And I like
fights,
PDO.
Time and time again. They're barely losing anything.
Their chance for a Roshan now.
I think they're shit.
And deservedly so here.
Trash.
28k.
I
gold. We
disagree,
saw
personally.
the last few
No,
times
no,
EG
no,
struggled
it's
to make
trash.
much happen at all with
I
the
disagree.
Thunder are the ones that
I
have
mean,
it
I'm
on
casting on your
Pakaz.
channel.
You can't kill Pakaz
I
once.
don't care.
How are you gonna kill him twice? He's also got 6,000 gold to boot. Has the buyback available. I think all the cores now have buy. Okay, never mind. Mago did spend his gold.
And again, they just.
I'm
they
going
don't
there,
have
I think.
buybacks.
I'm gonna
RTZ's
meet
been
the
pulling on the purchases,
X-Boom
2,000
player.
but short of a buyback.
They might just be able to end.
X-
Are you going
They
there?
probably will do here, Thunder.
Yeah,
You're going to
X-Boom.
indoor stadium?
In the jump
No, the Talon
an immediate Hex
and
Sunstrike.
Boom.
Bursting pretty low, but the space is just being
They are
made.
my ex-teammate.
Take down the tier 4s,
Are
get
you
on
allowed
towards
to
the
go in?
action. EG, is there anything they can do here with the 3 of them to push them back? I don't think so. GG
I think.
is called. Thunder Awaken. Turn up in game 1 of this best of 3 and take EG down.
Wow.
And they
Hell
break
no.
that
Crowd
shadow
sound?
beam there, that
Time is used in
100%,
Sweden.
it's gone now.
Did
They've
he fix
defeated
it?
Some absolute
What the fuck is
confidence
this
there from
stage?
already being shown.
Holy
It's
shit!
packed. Very
We've
cool.
seen them do it before in the groups.
So small.
These here is the Shadow Beams,
Like
the
your
Marcy's,
cock.
the Enigmas, they don't care.
Nope.
They know that they've got plans, they've got strategies.
Well, let's
You
give
know
order
that,
now.
We really
yo,
do
this
see
is
it
not
there.
copium. Do you know that I'm actually the first choice for the talent? Like, I'm actually the. I should be there. The not Savage.
Did look a bit disconnected with some of the
No,
fights.
this
These
is real.
Ravages missing some of the
But
follow-up. We're gonna have to fix
they
this one here.
chose
With this type of momentum,
Savage
definitely.
over me.
Absolutely.
That
Well,
might have
what
been a
start,
mistake,
what an
'cause
opening
he's
game here at
underperforming
the
a lot.
playoff stage at the international
didn't play very
11.
good.
Cannot
You
wait
see
to
my
what's
LD,
going
of course,
down
of
in this
course.
series.
Yeah, but you
As
see, no one
see
buys
my
Midas
LD?
and LD. It's
Thunder
only you who do
Awaken
it.
will be able to take the victory against Evil Geniuses.
It works. No, I may
Action-packed
do that.
game. That was. We're gonna
I
give the
didn't see
players
anyone
a
do
little
it.
bit of a breather before we head into that second game, and that gives us some time to break down, or at least attempt to break down that first game.
Suck my
of the
cock
best of
if
three
I
Jenkins,
can give you the
Effie, and
replay when
Lacoste.
I may buy
Effie, I want to go to you
Midas.
first. This game was. It was
Yes,
non-stop
I'd love to.
fighting. It felt.
It really did feel that way, but the thing that stood out to me the most was Thunder's ability to isolate targets in this team fight. It often felt like it was just a simple matter.
See,
for them to
mind
focus
control
on
said
to push
Evie
the
is
game.
meh.
It puts them in a position where he can't really have impact in the fight outside of like,
Effie
close
is
quarters.
overrated.
So
community
this
No offense.
collapse of the Tango
I agree.
What?
Just, I think Sacred played an excellent game, so
Meh.
I'm so excited. But he was
Mind
getting
Control
all of these
said
abilities.
she's
He was
meh.
getting all of these chain stones, and every
Yeah.
time you felt like the fight was over, there was
I
just
think she's
another
really
Thunder
good.
hero coming in with a cooldown and
Actually,
taking it. So
I
really
prefer
think this one was just down to team
Jenkins.
fight.